Hello everyone, I am Kaliev Gaming, and here is another Iracing video. Here, as you can see, it is Mount Panorama circuit, known as Baaaaathurst. I don't know why I say that, but yeah, it is Baaaaathurst, and this is Imsa. I'm SA WeatherTech Championship or whatever, of course. So yeah, please go and smash the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more iRacing kind of, no, actually more racing content. Of course, the Motorsport Manager Racing series, Racing series is come to an end of season 1. So I think the season finale would be out on Friday. So yeah, be sure to check that one out. And we will have the Baaaaathurst 12 hours live stream, session 2. Be sure to check that one out as well. So let's get back into this circuit. So actually, this one's just a bit of a practice for my Baaaaathurst 12 hours. Of course, although I'm not driving the Mercedes, I'm driving Ferrari actually. But like doing the Imsa, it's just knowing the track, knowing how much you can push. It's pretty much like, it's a bit similar. I can't say that they are like a lot, quite like really similar or whatever, but they are a bit similar, I guess. Similar downforce levels and stuff. So just trying to get as much like muscle memory, I'll say. So here it goes. This is our quali lap, the first quali lap. So turn 1, Hell's Corner. You just want to hug that curb there. Just don't want to touch it. Maybe you can, but for me, touching that curb will lose you time. So we have the first really long straight. So going through, I really forgot what this corner name is, but you tend to brake at the black and white like division like there of the wall. So I brake there. So yeah. So now heading to the mountain section. It's you probably need to be quite brave. You probably need to do a lot of laps to perfect this part, the section. So going through, yeah, I don't know the names. I think this is now called Skyline. I lift off a little bit, turning down to 4th gear and then back to 5th, and then I lift off a little bit, going down the mountain section, going through the dipper here, and you don't really want to just a bit wide there through now going through Forest Elbow, 2nd gear. Just hug the wall and then boost out of the exit. I usually do that. So yeah, so you got this long back straight and heading to the chase. Yeah, it's called chase if you don't know. So there's like a bank kink here, and then in the Mercedes, yeah, I missed it, but in the Mercedes I usually brake around 125 meters. But for the Ferrari, that is not great. I don't think I need to brake earlier, actually, because actually the Mercedes is doesn't have the top speed, let's just say. Yeah, it doesn't have the top speed, so it just awful. So I need to actually brake earlier. That's why. So now it is the second quali lap here. This is our only quali lap because the first one you got off track. So I'm talking about this corner. I've not like finished it yet. So I usually change it down to 2nd gear just for turning in, and then we'll boost out using 3rd, and then yeah, basically. So going through this mountain section again, just muscle memory, confidence, practice a lot of times. You should be able to nail it. yeah, for me, I go to 5th gear, and then for Skyline, just down back to 4th, and then shift back up to 5th, and then immediately shift back down. Actually, the Mercedes is actually quite good car to drive, because I hate the Ferrari here. I just seem like I can't get the rhythm, because car's quite Ferrari, quite understeery, but Mercedes actually quite good of a car to drive. So yeah, if you're driving Bathurst 12 hours, definitely choose Mercedes. Although, like, of course you got that BOP of 15 kilograms, but it's just gonna lose you a few tenths, not the overall, like, it won't really affect the other stuff of the car, like the balance and stuff, it won't. So yeah, coming back to the Murray's corner, last corner. This one actually I struggle the most. You can see I'm not on the apex, which, yeah, it sucks. So this is a 2:03.1 of a lap, so that is not too bad. That is right now, I think it's P12 if I remember correctly. So yeah, here is the race. I'm actually starting P4. Actually, nah, I think it's P6 or P5. P5, I think. P5 of the GT3 class. Of course, this is Imsa. We'll have 3 classes. So here we already go green, green, green. It's not even like the start finish straight yet. So yeah, I need to give space to this orange black kind of, and you can see someone punt me in the back, so yeah, and that's not great. Me immediately down a few places there. I think down to 8th already now, right at this point. And another car invade my inside there, and it's now down to 9th, I think. So right now I'm just trying to be cautious, because this is my first race in Bathurst, and I know how this kind of race can turn really wrong by being aggressive. So I'm just, yeah, you can see I'm not fighting any positions right now, because like through this mountain section I just don't want to fight, because if you're like fighting for positions, it's hard here actually. Someone must, like, not 90% would go into a wall, into an Armco or whatever. So I don't want that to happen. So I'm basically a bit cautious. And as you can see, a Mercedes gone to the gravel trap there, and you can see they are braking a lot and slowing my pace down and stuff like that. The Mercedes in front, not great. Exit there through Dipper, and now through Forest Elbow. You can see me hugging the inside wall as much as possible, and then get a great launch to the back straight to get like a bit of slipstream, I guess. Not much, but it'll help. So now going to chase as a Mercedes backs off behind me, thinking better of it. And actually, yeah, the Mercedes is just so good to drive actually in this track. It's so much better than so much better than the Ferrari. So yeah, because it's just so hard to drive a Ferrari. Understeer, and then sometimes it snapping oversteer. Just don't know what a Ferrari wants to do. But let's get back here, and there's some calamity in turn 1. So I gained 2 positions. Tried to overtake Alhian, I think his name is, in front, but just can't do it. Need to wait another opportunity. So going through, I think I really don't know what that corner's called. It seems like yellow flags, and oh, it's a Porsche GTE class, so I really don't gain anything for that. But yeah, GTEs are hard here, this circuit, because they don't have ABS. It's quite a terrible experience. Really, you just need to wrestle a car through, because of course, like these parts, it's just so hard to do it. So yeah, just going through here, the dipper, and then going down to Forest's elbow. Brake lifting off quite early there, and there's another contact behind me. It's probably Diego, and there's some calamity there, and I've gone through a Ferrari, and I lost 2 places behind me. I think I've gained 2 places in front, so yeah, so that is about it. But I think I got some damage, tiny bit. I think it's just aero damage more. So now we're fighting for I don't know. We're just fighting for with the Mercedes in front. He's quite slow. I'm actually gonna make a move here. He just ran wide. I did not intend to make a move there, but he ran wide, and I think he got damaged, and he's in the wall and stuff like that happens. So we're back to this battle out here in front of us, and let's see what we can do. Back straight, slipstream of course, but actually our car has some aero damage, so it will be a little bit down on top speed maybe, but let's see. So brake quite early, trying to go for the switchback, but he just being a boss there. That's what I call parking at the apex. Trying to go for the outside, did not work. So now going through a start finish straight, Hell's corner in front, lift off, I brake early, try and go for the switchback, doesn't work again. It's just parking at the apex, parking the bus, and not working. We're trying to gain the slipstream, doesn't seem like it has a lot, so try and go for the outside here. It's not gonna work, and I think I'm just gonna go for the switchback move here, and just doesn't work. Don't have enough speed there, and like track position or whatever. So a grey Mercedes in front, actually he goes into the pits, so he gained that position there. So good, awesome, really good, awesome, yeah, awesome. So this lap 14, we're gonna pit this lap. And because I haven't nailed the pit entry yet, I just scuffed it like that. Although I did not get like any kind of incident point or whatever, but yeah, I just can't get it right still. So here I come into pits. I'm gonna add 31 liters, and yeah, and actually the tire wear here is quite severe. You probably need to change the tires every hour for me, because yeah, I feel my tires are going off quick. So pit's time is 11 seconds. So and actually the pit lane here in Bathurst is quite slow, but it's quite short as well. So yeah, it's kind of a double-edged sword, but whatever. So as you can see, the guy we're fighting all the time, Alhian, is right at the back of us, trying to be there, trying to force him not go for the move, but here it just goes for the move. The car in front is just blocking, and I can't do anything. I'm frustrated. But, well, yeah, I can't do anything there to block off. And actually, that blue and red kind of car is actually a lapped car, so yeah, that's not really great from that driver. But let's just continue. I'm going through the mountain section, just being careful right now, right here. But what you will see now is awful mistake from me. Too ambitious, and I damaged the car, and I lost a heap amount of time. And actually, you can see the steering is damaged. Fortunately, the gap behind me is quite large. It's like 10 seconds. So now I'm going to show the last lap here. It's 7 seconds to the guy behind. So I just need to cruise the car back home to get P6, actually. That is not bad. My first race in Bathurst is not bad, as this track is really technical. It's really down to the driver more than the car, although the car plays a part as well. But yeah, it's more down to the driver. So going through the mountain section now, I'm just lifting off a lot here, just not damaging the car, as it's really hard with damaged steering bent, suspension probably damaged as well. It's hard, so we're just trying to cruise the car home. We've got the gap behind, so yeah. And at that point, the fight to Iracing, or whatever his name is actually over. Just there's no way we can fight. And actually, you can see the hood. It's like, I don't know how to say, but it's damaged, and actually it affects my visual, like it affects my driving quite a bit, because I can't see the road sometimes. When I'm going downhill, I can't see the road, especially that downhill mountain part. I found that really difficult, not quite, but really difficult to manage, because yeah, the car just awful. And yeah, so final few corners now, last lap 22 of course, and here we're gonna finish in P6 in class, actually, P11 total, so that's not bad, not a bad result. So yeah, I gained like 30 something I rating, which brings me up to 1780, I believe. And then the next race, I got P2 in class. That brings me up to 1860, actually, I rating. So, yeah, quite a good weekend in Bathurst here. Good few races, Imsa. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video. Please smash the like button and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!